everyone. How are you tonight? It's good to be back and be seen and be heard. I hope everyone had a beautiful week. I did here in Tennessee, doing all my gardening and all the lovely, wonderful things I've been involved in. Had some great call ins this week, had people talking to me, asking me questions about the show. It's really exciting. They love the free readings and the information that all the different readers are giving out. It's really quite a blessing and a gift for all the people that are showing up and serving the community the way that we are. It's quite the collective consciousness is raising the vibration more all the time. I would like to talk about tonight about light. This is seems to be the theme of the week. Everyone that I've been talking to, the different astrologers have been bringing up the light and dark. And, it can't be light or dark without the other, right? So we all have light and dark within us. There's a person who told me we must embrace our darkness in order to have our full power. And I disagree with that. I feel that it's so much more for us to embrace our light and to shine our light. So I've been meditating on this for the last 5 days, and I keep getting the children's song, which has been coming to me most of my life. And it's the song, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And it's so important now more than ever for us to send out our light and our radiance and to not hold back at all. You can have a room full of darkness and light just one little candle and light up the room, light up the corners. So darkness cannot exist within the light. And I don't know about you, but I've been around enough darkness in my life to know I embrace the light and light in all its forms. So, how do you shine your light? Do you find yourself in places where you don't feel comfortable, and do you join in those places and just kind of keep your mouth shut and go along with the crowd, or do you speak up and speak your truth? Do you stand up when you're being pushed down and held down? There seems to be a running theme right now on Facebook about if someone's unkind or if someone upsets you, just turn your back on them and walk away. Well, unless it's an abusive situation and you're being hurt in any form or fashion, I mean, physically, of course, here, and mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If it's something, just someone being rude to you or someone, not treating you fair, maybe they're saying things that are ugly, perhaps we should try to just shine our light even brighter. So saying that, in a few seconds here, a few minutes actually, I'm going to go ahead and take us into a chakra meditation. Chakras being the energy centers of the body. And I feel that I'm being guided that we need to all amp up our energy and brighten ourselves and shine our lights brighter. But there's a lot of fear that gets trapped in the solar plexus chakra here in the body. The heart chakra gets shut down, the unconditional love for ourselves and others. The awareness center, for the crown chakra, that also gets shut down and blocked at times. Different other chakras. This brings on mental illness, physical illness, and spiritual disease. I feel that it's very important for me to use the gifts that I've been given. I am an animal communicator. I'm a hypnotist. I'm a Reiki master. I'm an herbalist. I'm an intuitive. I am psychic. I do mediumship. It's not what my specialty, but they come to me as well. And what they keep telling me across the board, when I pray, when I sit in silence, when I was in my hammock today, I just keep getting shown to help people embrace their light. We're beautiful, beautiful spirit light creatures. Our creator, God, created us to shine bright and to hold nothing back. And this notion that we have to live in fear and to suppress ourselves is nonsense. The dark is deception, it's corruption, it's decay, and we don't have to embrace that. We can choose to step out boldly and step out fiercely and be in that light and shine our light. So when we get started in this meditation, show you some different ways to increase our chakras and then go into a light place where we can, in a moment's notice, when we're feeling suppressed, we can just turn on the light, flip that switch, however you do it, turn the dial. There's so many different symbology ways that we can just raise our vibration in a quick moment, by changing our breathing, changing our thinking. I talk a lot about stinking thinking because that's darkness too. When you're beating yourself up all the time, you just need to remember that you're beautiful. You're a child of God. You're a child of the universe, and you're amazing, just like every star. So, saying that, let's just take a breath. That's it. Take a nice breath and exhale fully. Just allow yourself to hear my words. And behind me is a picture of a beautiful dock on a lake. If you choose to focus there, you can look at me, you can find a focal point in your room, or you can close your eyes and come to that place of meditation within yourself, whatever it is for you. But just go ahead now. That's it. Just allow yourself to be present, listening to my voice, understanding that everything's exactly as it should be. That's right. That's perfect. Notice as you listen how your heart rate slows down, your breathing changes. Perhaps you see colors or images, whatever it is, it's good for you. That's right. Now close your eyes. Imagine a beautiful white light above you. And just imagine that white light coming down, down to the top of your head. That's right. Allow it to come through the crown, top of your head. And as it comes in through the top of your head, you'll notice this color becomes incredibly purple, royal purple, coming through the crown, bringing awareness. That's right. And as it moves on down this beautiful white light, just allow it to come down into the center of intuition, the third eye chakra. And perhaps it's a deep, deep indigo blue. That's right. And as it moves on down, down your face, down into your throat, opening up that communication center, the chakra for communication, the throat chakra. This is the chakra that allows you to speak your truth with love and light. That's right. So relaxing. And moves on down into your chest, down into that dark green heart chakra. And the heart chakra is where you find unconditional love for yourself, for others, for the planet, the universe at large. And just notice as it expands through your chest, stretching out into your back, releasing tension and tightness. And the light moves on down now, down into your solar plexus, into the yellow. And we want this bright yellow. This is a place where we store insecurities and fears, the solar plexus chakra. Just see it now, bright lemon yellow, the brightest sunshiny yellow you can imagine. And notice as it radiates out across your ribs into your back, moving up and down the light, just releasing any tension, any imbalances. And as the light moves on down, just notice if it starts to stop or seems hung up or held up in any areas. And if you know you have a challenge within your body physically, just go ahead and bring that energy, that warmth and that light to that space. That's it. And the yellow moves on down. That's it, down, down into the sacral chakra, the orange, this incredible orange, the most beautiful pumpkin orange you could possibly imagine. That's it. And notice as that orange color, that sunset orange, just spreads out through the reproductive areas of your body, just below your belly button, bringing balance and healing. That's right. And as it moves on down, the light comes on down, that orange becomes incredible red. At the root chakra, the base of your spine, down at your tailbone area. This is a place where we connect to our mothers, people who symbolize and stand in place of our mothers, ourself as mothers, and Mother Earth. This is a grounding, secure place. Allow the light to spread out from there, moving down your legs, down, down into the earth, grounding you, connecting you from above and below. That's right. And just know before you come back from this little mini session that everything is exactly as it should be. You've released and let go of anything that no longer serves you, increased your energy, your intuition, your awareness, your love, your health, your strength. That's it. And just allow yourself to come back into your body, back into your room, wherever you're at. That's it. Might want to tap your feet, rub your legs, rub your fingers together, whatever it is you need to do. And come on back and let's get on with our show. We got a caller tonight that would love to talk to us. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Back to the room. That's right. Welcome back. That is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and take our caller. And this is Michelle in South Haven, Mississippi. Hello, Michelle. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm real good. I'm glad to hear from you. How can I help you, Michelle?
I was just wanting to see, what do you see for me, I guess, with my love life, relationship?
I feel like you've been waiting for a specific person to come to you. I feel like there's a lot of sadness in your past around
Yes.
this topic. Yeah. I think you've really been let down hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see I see roses, which is always a really beautiful symbol for me. It's um it's a symbol for me of hope, and it symbolizes a gift for someone who's very precious. Y- It's it's important for you to love yourself as you want to be loved. And
Mm-hmm.
to do that, you're going to have to open yourself up in a way that makes you vulnerable. And it's scary, very scary, but it's so worth it. Because when you do that and you raise that energy up and you put that out there, you're going to attract the perfect mate for you, the perfect
Okay.
person. You need someone who really listens to you, don't you?
Yes.
Do you feel unheard?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Said, do you often feel unheard, like you're speaking and
Oh,
you're
yes.
not being heard? Yeah,
Yes.
I see, it sounds silly, but I see the monkey, see no evil, hear no evil, and the one with his hands over his ears. It's like when you
Mm.
feel like they're not listening to you, like I'm standing
Yes.
over here talking and people have just got their hands over their ears like they can't hear you.
Yes.
You're talking to the wrong people.
Wow.
You have a powerful message and you need to find your people.
Okay.
That makes sense?
That makes sense.
How is it that you feel that you're not being heard?
just like in the, I guess the last relationship, it was like with him, it was all about him, and I just be feeling like, okay, when is it gonna be about me?
Exactly. So, it's important to know your own value and your own worth because, it's like money in the bank. If the bank account's empty, nobody pays much attention to it. But when you're investing in
Mm,
that bank account and that interest is growing, all of a sudden there's a lot of value there, right?
right.
So you take care of you. You take care of you physically, spiritually, emotionally. You dress for you. You make up yourself for yourself. You wear your hair the way you want. You do what you need to do for you, and you'll attract that person
Mm,
that'll respect so much of that about you. Because a good man's going to want you to be a strong woman, independent, and he'll be your partner. He won't be your boss, and he won't be, in front of you. He'll be beside you.
okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Exactly.
that's right.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm waiting on this job position. Do you see anything with that? I teach, and I'm just ready to get out the classroom, and I want a position where I'm out of the classroom.
Okay,
I
I
don't want
see,
to. I
like,
don't want to lose. Okay.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I don't want to leave the school system. I just want to be out of the class.
What is it that you're wanting to do?
Um, something like at the board, still dealing with children. Uh, like there's this position. It's called family engagement that I have applied for, or like maybe a counselor position.
Have you presented yourself at your best? Do you feel confident? Do you own the room when you walk in? Because it goes back to this relationship thing again. If you see your value, your worth, your contribution, then you'll be honored that way. And I see, like, when you said that, I saw like two things. It's really funny. I saw like, um, how when you high five someone, like, yay, like the can you see me on the screen? Or and then I saw
Yeah.
like one door closing, one door opening, and like maybe it's you walking through the door and you're like someone's smacking your hand, like yay, like you're trading places with someone. So is it a position that someone's leaving and they need someone to fill it?
Yeah, because it's showing that it's open, and I applied for it. It closed yesterday, so they're in the process of starting to interview. So my fingers are crossed.
I feel really strongly that you have a great chance at this. It's
Okay.
the key will be how you presented yourself. So if you feel like you were confident in that and you own the room, then you got
Okay.
this. But there's something
Okay.
happening because one door's closing, the other one's opening. You're passing somebody and you're doing that high five thing. So this might be another position, but it's up higher.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
up higher.
Okay.
You just stand
Yay.
in that, and
Okay.
I was talking about stinking thinking. Sometimes, we get in our head and we
Yeah.
start beating ourselves up. When you start doing that, imagine yourself, see it, feel it, know it, ask for it and know it,
Okay.
receive it, that this is what I want, this or something better. I always pray that way.
Okay.
God, I want this. This is what I'm praying for, but I'll take something better. If it fits me better, if it feels better
Okay.
for me and everyone around me, that's what I want. And what it does is it opens your vibration up to get something even more powerful, more spiritual,
Ooh,
more in
I
line
like
with
that.
what, 'cause sometimes we really don't know what we think we know what we want, but is it
That's
really
true.
for our highest? Right? Right?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you
You're
start thinking about even this relationship thing, imagine that man, see him standing there listening
right.
to you and feel it. What does that feel like when you're really heard?
Mm.
I love it. I got a husband that actually listens to me, and it's such a gift
Oh,
because he really hears me. When he doesn't hear me, I'm
right.
like, hey, like pay attention over there, and we've been together so long.
Right.
he does. And he does the same thing to me. Are you listening to me, Renee? And it's like, oh, I am
I
now.
love it.
But see it and feel it in this position.
Okay.
What's your chair feel like when you got your new position? What's it feel like when you're working with these families and the children? What's it
Yeah.
smell like? You got a candle burning, or what's kind of perfume?
Mm.
Make it real. Make it
I love
so
it.
real.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Own it.
best way to
Yes.
manifest. Yeah, own it. Exactly. It's yours. Own it.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
My word.
That man, what
Okay.
do you want? Write it down. Write it in Technicolor. Get you some colored markers and write he needs to be respectful, loving, compassionate, aware, fun, loving, gentle, whatever your job. You want respect, you want honor, you want money, you want a raise. We always need more money. So put it all
Right.
in there, and then say for this or something better, and then release it. And then imagine you've had it for a few years. What's it feel like? What's it feel
Mhm.
like to wake up with that person? What's it feel like to, walk into that position, after a couple of years? And how good does it feel? You're comfortable there. And then stay there. Let that be there. Let that be that place of manifestation, and watch how fast it comes.
Okay. All right. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you
That was
told me.
needed. I
Oh,
am
you're very
too.
welcome. You're very welcome. If I can help you any further, you're welcome to reach out to me privately on Facebook, or you can hit me up on my Gmail, or however you want to. All my contact
Oh,
information's there. I'd love to know. I'd love to know how things are going for you, though. So holler at me sometime.
I sure will. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
Michelle. Yes,
Good night.
absolutely. You take care. Have a beautiful night. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Well, that was wonderful. That was Michelle from Mississippi. I have a really dear friend in Mississippi. Janet, if you're watching, I miss you. I am so glad that Michelle reached out, and I pray that my words can bring her what she's looking for. It's so important to manifest what we want and stand in our power. And remember, our Creator wants us to be abundant and blessed. We're not supposed to be miserable and sad and suffering, and when we are, we need to take those lessons from it and then raise our vibration and get back to life. We all have our stuff. We all get hurt. We get let down. But if we can take that and turn that around and make that a lesson that helps us grow. And not only that, if someone breaks your heart, or you break someone's heart in the past, when you get in that new relationship, you know what not to do. And when we're manifesting, remember to never say, I don't want a man, or I don't want a woman like this or like that. You say, I want, I have, I see, I know, this is it. This is true. This is real. This is now. Don't get into that I want, because come on, y'all, that sucks. I want a new car. Well, great. Now you got to want. You don't. I don't want to want. I choose to have. So if you really desire those things, then go for them. Just tell the universe, this is how it is. God, this is what I deserve. This is what I desire, and I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to be that person, and that energy that I'm looking for as well. I'm willing to be that teacher that I always wanted. I'm willing to be that wife always, that I want that mate for, or that husband that I want that mate for. I'm willing to be that mother that I never had, whatever it is, because you got to give it in order to get it, right? And once you feel it, hey, it's amazing, because then you got it and you own it. Like Michelle, she just needs to own it and not feel like she's less than, because she's not. She's beautiful, beautiful child of God. And hey, she's a teacher, so she's stepping out for the children. She deserves the absolute best. And so do you. So do you. You deserve everything that your heart desires. And just remember to stay in the light. Go back to the chakras, remember those colors, and ask yourself, what is it? What is it that I'm feeling? Is this mine? Is this energy I'm feeling? I had a couple days ago this sadness come over me, and I realized it's the collective. I'm an empath. So, if you're an empath such as me, you're going to feel things that aren't even yours. They're not yours, trust me. And it's okay. Put your hands on your heart and ask yourself, is this mine? What can I do with it if it's mine? And if you can, do something, pray about it. If it's someone else's, then, step up and shine your light brighter for them. You don't even have to say anything to them. Just imagine radiating all this beautiful light and all this beautiful energy. And then you can just walk away and feel good about it, instead of being angry or hurt or, feeling like you've let somebody down. So you guys, this has been a beautiful evening for me. I'm glad I got to share this time with you. I'm looking forward to next week. And, holler at me, hit me up, FC Hypnosis, Full Circle Hypnosis at gmail.com. FC Hypnosis. I'll be in Florida at the end of June, the 1st of July. For all you my peeps in Florida and around that want to meet me personally and have a session one-on-one, I'll be there. Give me a holler and we'll get you scheduled and, we'll get going here. I've got people wanting to do past life regressions. I got some people want me to talk to their dogs and I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to get back home to Florida and visit everybody and just have a grand old time. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful night. Just remember, you're beautiful, you're awesome, you're incredible, and spread your light. Just keep shining your light out there and never forget, always remember to keep looking up. This is just a moment in time, and things are shifting all the time. So when you get down, just remember, this is just one time. And hey, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Love y'all. Good night.